Welcome back to my channel, Business Clip Connect. And today I will be looking at the January 22 Principles of Business CSEC Past Paper 2, questions 3 to 5. In an earlier video, I had looked at questions 1 and 2. So today I will be looking at questions 3, 4, and 5 of the January 22 Principles of Business Past Paper 2. Let's get right into it. So question 3 is asking us to define the term public relations. That's part A1. Public relations is the management of information to ensure that whatever information is out in the public about the business is favorable. It is to promote and protect the image and brand of the business. And for that definition, you will be awarded 2 marks. Part A2, identify 2 types of public relations activities that are popular in the Caribbean. One such is the sponsoring of sports team or sports team events. You'd have seen that companies sometimes would sponsor sporting events, and that is part of their public relations activity. Another would be the offering of special awards to organizations or individuals who would have served the community. Still on question 3, part B, outline 2 ways in which public relations activities of a firm can benefit communities. 1, the need of some community members can be met. This is so as the firm will be engaged in giving food items or back to school items, etc., and that are needed to members of the community. Another way in which public relations activities of a firm can benefit the communities is that communities can build good relationships with each other, and this can be done with the firm sponsoring sporting events, which help to build friendship and team spirit in the community. And for that, it would be 4 marks. Part C of question 3, describe 3 factors that influence consumer behavior. 1, the price of the substitute products. Consumers may choose alternative products that can be used to accomplish the same task if the price is lower, such as purchasing margarine instead of butter. So the price of a substitute product will influence or will influence consumer behavior. If the price of the substitute is cheaper, then they will tend to go for those substitutes. Brand loyalty is another one. This is when a customer continues to purchase the same product for a period of time because they are satisfied with it. Income is another. Consumers are likely to buy what they can afford. If they are not earning enough to buy an expensive product, they will not do it. So those factors will definitely influence consumer behavior. In part D of question 3, explain 2 ways in which a government can protect consumer through its consumer organizations. 1, protect consumers from being sold defective products. The government will have organizations such as Bureau of Standards to do inspection to make sure any products being sold meets the acceptable standard. This prevents consumers from being ill or facing great losses from using products that are not long lasting. Another way in which the government can protect the consumers through its organization is give consumers information. So consumers will be armed with information so that they can make good decisions about what to purchase. This will definitely help consumers not to be cheated by these businesses. Now we're at question 4. Question 4, part A, asking us to define some terms. So the first term is logistics. And when we talk about logistics, this is the process of organizing the movement of goods and services to ensure they are available for the production when they are needed, so that the product reach its customers in the right place at the right time. Supply chain. A supply chain is a network of all the individuals, organizations, resources, activities, and technology involved in moving a product or service from suppliers to the customer. In part B of question 4, state two differences between bill of lading and an airway bill. One difference, airway bill is a document of proof of receipt issued by an air carrier or goods to the shipper on receipt of goods for on carriage, whereas bill of lading is a document of proof of receipt issued by the sea carrier of goods to the supplier on receipts of the goods for on carriage. Another difference between the bill of lading and airway bill is that airway bill is not a document of title. However, airway bill can be prepared in such way to treat as a document of title and negotiable document. A bill of lading, of course, is a document of title. Part C of question 4, outline 3 roles of transportation in the marketing of goods. That is, outline 3 roles of transportation in the marketing of goods. 1, transportation provides the physical means of carrying goods from one place to another. In other words, it is concerned with carrying the goods from the places of production to the places of their consumption. Another role, transportation helps in increasing the sales of goods, as if goods are delivered properly and timely to the one who needs it, they will be satisfied and will demand more and more of that product. Third, transportation helps in the control of high prices, as it helps to transport goods in different locations. When sufficient goods are present at different locations, customers will be able to purchase goods at low and stabilized prices, because this will create stiff competition among producers. Question Part D of question 4. Explain 2 problems an agriculture firm may face when distributing bananas from the Caribbean to US. One such problem would be the delay of shipment. This occurs when a planned shipment of goods does not arrive on time. A firm may encounter this problem if, for whatever reason, the shipment does not arrive on to its destination. So if you're distributing an agricultural product, like say banana from the Caribbean to the US, delayed shipment can be a problem. Another, of course, will be spoilage of goods. This is especially so for goods that are perishable. Bananas somewhat are perishable goods, and if they are not properly stored, they can be damaged or spoiled. Of course, for that you will get 6 marks, 3 for each problem. Moving along, question 5A, part 1, state 2 functions of the Caribbean Community, CARICOM. One function is that CARICOM is involved in the coordination on foreign and economic policies. 2, they are involved in full employment of labor and other factors of production. And of course, another one, you could also look at it that it's allow for economic integration. So any 2 of those will do. And part 2 of A, state 2 benefits Caribbean countries may enjoy as members of CARICOM. 1 is that CARICOM allow for increased trade between Caribbean countries because of the removal of trade restrictions such as quotas and tariffs. And of course, another is that Caribbean countries will benefit from the improve in the standard of living of its people. B of question 5, define the term foreign direct investment, FDI. Foreign direct investment refers to capital investment into factories, machinery, and equipment by a foreign company or an organization. Part C, state 4 reasons why foreign businesses may be willing to invest in the Caribbean. 1 is tax incentive. Foreign investors receive tax incentives that are very beneficial regardless of your selected field of business. Everybody loves a tax write-off. Another is that it 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 adapt goods to the local needs of taste. Another is to have a physical presence on the market in order to discourage potential competitions. And the other, of course, is to avoid the cost of serving a market from a distance. So you would want to invest in the Caribbean for those reasons, for of such reasons. Of course, there are others. D, part D of question 5, outline two ways in which human resource development could assist in reducing the economic problems of Caribbean countries. One, resource development, HRD, can help to reduce economic problem of unemployment. The more developed or educated the human resource are, the better position they will be in for employment. This will generate more income, which will improve the standard of living of the people within that particular economy. Two, human resource development can also increase in productivity and hence um, reduce or improve the debt burden. The more developed our human capital are, the more efficient they'll be able to generate production, which can lead to increase in productivity. This increase in productivity will allow us to be better able to provide for ourselves, hence borrowing less, hence reducing the debt burden. And for that, of course, 5 mark. Part E of question 5. Explain two ways in which a local shoe manufacturing firm can use technology to boost its production. So that's two ways in which a local shoe manufacturing firm can use technology to boost its production. One, technology can be used to assist in the design of shoes. This will assist in the production of a variety of shoes. Technology will also assist in the pace at which shoes production will take place. By implementing machines, for example, production can take place more speedily, hence increasing production. And that, of course, is 6 marks. And that is the end of the paper. Thank you very much for listening. Please remember to subscribe.